Can you swear in this?
I'm gonna stay here because I feel like there's more cameras on me here.
There's milk all over my shirt. Imagine you guys jizzed yourselves.
Well, I hope this stays in the show.
Jimmy Carr very literally is my emergency contact.
Who doesn't have a belt?
Jimmy Carr has got a guy, sometimes that guy is non-binary or a woman, but Jimmy Carr has got a guy for everything.
Welcome the man whose tooth fairy pays in Bitcoin. It's Jimmy Carr.
As soon as I had a baby, Jimmy Carr's on the phone like, hey, you got a night nanny? I'm gonna get you a night nanny. I'm like, a night nanny? What's that? He's like, oh, it's brilliant. You just go to sleep, night nanny takes over, you wake up refreshed. You gotta put your mask on first, Catherine. I was like, I think I could raise my own baby. He's like, no, why would you do that?
Because you're not 58.
Well, if that's offensive, where I'm going's not great.
Jimmy Carr's friends with everyone.
I don't want to name drop, but Piers Morgan is actually a close personal
Nishkumar laughs the loudest at his own material because Nishkumar laughs loudest at everything. He's got a real loud laugh. You'll see him throw his head right back. He's very generous with his laughter. He also can't help but laugh at himself.
It's great to be part of a bill that seems to have been booked specifically to annoy the Daily Mail newspaper.
I would top and tail with Rosie Jones because she is a lady.
Get on board! Oh, God.
And ladies smell formidable. She might, kick me in the night. That's a risk I'm willing to take with Rosie Jones. I would trust Joe Brand to drive me through a post-apocalyptic hellscape.
Joe was a woman on TV before they were forced to book us.
Joe Brand, I'm told, would go on stage in between exotic dancers.
And my motto, surprise the wankers.
Joe Brand would do the working clubs and all the toughest gigs and just really paved the way for people like me to have a career at all. To be that tough, she would certainly know the path out of any hellscape you could imagine.
My motto is laughter is the best medicine. Although I find that tends not to work in the case of impotence.
The comedian I would most like to be related to of all the bunch is Frankie Boyle. We have a similar color palette. We're both playfully Ed Sheeran.
I don't know if you've ever coughed to cover a fart, but it's possible to get the timing wrong. And it's like you've cleared your throat to announce a fart.
And Frankie has had an edgelord career in stand-up comedy. He's so talented, he's so smart.
I'm finding this hilarious.
The best comedian to pitch a tent with is my good friend Michelle DeSwart.
Hello! How are you doing?
She's an incredible comedian.
Luckily, I don't suffer with depression too much. I suffer with anxiety, right? Good. Happy that made you laugh.
And we've worked together loads of times. When I first came to this country, we were doing stand-up at the same time. We've been friends for 15 years nearly. And she knows how to get her way out of a jam.
Ha ha ha.
She could pull out some survival skills. I think she could quickly build a tent. She's a model.
Why do you want to look like an egg?
It's a vibe.
And she would just know what to do. Joel Dommett has the best memory.
My level of fame now is basically the level of fame where people point at me and then realize they don't give a shit.
I see him on social media and he's built himself a home gymnasium.
Isn't this mad?
And he's very interested in looking like some type of action hero. And so to do that, he's got to do many reps. What does rep mean? Repetitions.
Sex, 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 sex. Lads, 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 lads.
Joel Dommett, Mr. Saturday Night.
Mr. Saturday Night himself, Joel Dommett.